10 web development companies worth shortlisting in the USA, product-focused teams. Not all web development companies do the same kind of work. Some focus on presentation, some focus on systems. This list is about the teams that build systems. These are web development companies in the USA that build products, web applications, internal platforms, and systems tied to real workflows. Selection here is based on real project delivery, client feedback, and technical scope, not awards or marketing claims. The work includes web applications, portals, and marketplaces that need to stay stable long after launch. If complexity is part of your project, these are teams worth paying attention to. 1. Inoxoft link https://inoxoft.com. Inoxoft is the kind of web development partner you bring in when a website needs to behave like a real system, even after the launch day. They focus heavily on web applications and platforms that sit close to actual business operations. A lot of their work involves API-first setups, cloud integrations, and front ends that stay stable under real usage. Clients regularly mention React, Angular, and backend-heavy builds, which already tells you this isn't surface-level web work. One example is a full recruitment platform they built end-to-end, handling both the interface and the underlying logic. You'll also see them working across healthcare, fintech, and e-learning, where reliability is non-negotiable. Inoxoft holds a perfect 5-star rating on Clutch with more than 70 reviews. Feedback consistently points to clear communication, predictable delivery, and teams that stay involved after launch. They work with dedicated project managers and business analysts, and clients often describe them as a long-term partner rather than a vendor. Overall, they build web platforms that are meant to hold up over time. Who this works best for? 1. You need a robust web platform with a polished UI. 2. Your product touches real workflows or regulated data. 3. You want a team that doesn't disappear after launch. 2. ELEKS link https://eleks.com. ELEKS operates more like an engineering organization than a typical web agency. They build web platforms for companies that already know their problems are complex and don't expect shortcuts. Their web work usually sits inside large systems, SaaS platforms, enterprise portals, and cloud-based products built on .NET, Java, and modern JavaScript frameworks. AI and data features are often part of the web layer, not bolted on later. With more than 30 years in delivery, ELEKS regularly handles legacy modernization, IoT dashboards, and fintech-style platforms that need to integrate with existing infrastructure. On Clutch, they're rated 4.8, with reviews pointing to strong technical execution and dependable project management. Engagements can range from a dedicated team to full delivery ownership, which fits well when the web layer is just one part of a much bigger system. Why teams choose them? 1. Your web product connects to legacy systems. 2. You need enterprise-scale delivery. 3. Architecture matters more than speed alone. 3. Orases link https://orases.com. Orases approaches web development from a business angle first. They focus on web applications and portals designed around how organizations actually work. A big part of their work involves modernizing older platforms, improving performance, tightening security, and making systems easier to maintain. You'll see Orases building data-heavy applications for healthcare, finance, non-profits, and government clients. Typical projects include patient portals, ERP dashboards, and custom e-commerce logic, where reliability matters more than visual polish. Orases holds a perfect 5-star rating on Clutch with 70 reviews. Project management and communication come up repeatedly in client feedback. They run projects with dedicated teams and structured timelines, and they use AI internally to speed up early stages without cutting QA. Where they shine: 1. You're replacing or fixing an existing platform. 2. You care about process and predictability. 3. You want business logic first, visuals second. 4. Netguru http://www.netguru.com. Netguru works with companies that treat their website like a product. Their web development work focuses on digital commerce platforms, marketplaces, and SaaS-style applications. They build full-stack systems using JavaScript, Ruby, Python, and cloud-native setups, often combining design and engineering into one delivery flow. Their portfolio includes fintech trading platforms, on-demand marketplaces, and enterprise portals with six-figure budgets. AI and analytics features show up when they actually add value. Netguru holds a 4.8 rating on Clutch with over 70 reviews and appears regularly in Clutch's top global rankings. Clients talk about predictable delivery and strong sprint discipline. Teams usually stay involved post-launch for scaling and optimization. Who this is a good fit for? 1. You're building commerce, SaaS, or marketplaces. 2. You want structured agile delivery. 3. Your product roadmap doesn't end at launch. 5. Cleveroad link https://cleveroad.com. This is a good pick when your front end is only half the challenge. Most of Cleveroad's work involves systems that process, visualize, or react to real-time data. Web projects often connect tightly to mobile apps and back-end services using cloud-native architectures, microservices, and progressive web apps. Examples include telemedicine platforms, AI-supported learning systems, and industrial dashboards tied to IoT data. These are projects where architecture decisions really matter. Cleveroad has a 4.9 rating on Clutch with more than 70 reviews. Clients frequently mention strong value for cost and reliable timelines. Delivery stays structured but flexible, with clear scoping and ongoing client involvement. Why you'd pick them? 1. Your product is data-heavy or real-time. 2. You need integrations to actually work. 3. You want flexibility without chaos. 6. TXI Table 11 link http://digital.com. Their web development work often uses Ruby on Rails on the back end and modern JavaScript frameworks on the front end, supported by research-driven design. They've built platforms in healthcare, education, and SaaS, including hyper-compliant portals and data-heavy systems that require careful integration. TXI holds a perfect 5-star rating on Clutch with over 50 reviews and is often cited as one of Chicago's stronger development firms. Projects are treated as evolving products with discovery, testing, and iteration built in. When this makes sense: 1. UX decisions affect business outcomes. 2. You're building in regulated spaces. 3. You value structure over speed hacks. 7. Thoughtbot link https://thoughtbot.com. Thoughtbot is known more for engineering discipline than marketing polish. They specialize in web application development, often using Ruby on Rails with modern front-end frameworks. Their focus is on clean architecture, and systems teams can live with long-term. They've delivered complex platforms across healthcare, finance, and non-profit sectors, including products that started small and scaled into core systems. Thoughtbot holds a 4.9 rating on Clutch with close to 40 reviews. Clients consistently mention strong communication and technical rigor. Delivery is collaborative, with frequent demos and shared planning. Where they're a strong fit: 1. You want clean, maintainable code. 2. Your internal team will inherit the system. 3. You dislike technical debt. 8. Sidebench https sidebench.com. Sidebench puts UX and engineering on equal footing. They build SaaS products, web platforms, and data-heavy dashboards, particularly in healthcare and consumer-facing industries. Case studies point to platforms with complex front-end behavior and scalable back-ends, including scheduling systems and patient-facing tools. Sidebench holds a 4.9 rating on Clutch with 47 reviews. Clients often highlight communication quality and project structure. Teams invest heavily in discovery and continue iterating after launch. what they're best suited for. 1. UX is critical to adoption. 2. You value real users more than demos. 3. You want post-launch iteration. 9. The Gnar Company link https://www.thegnar.com. Gnar is a small engineering-first team that embeds deeply. They specialize in custom web applications, especially using Ruby on Rails and React, and often act as an extension of in-house teams. Their projects include healthcare biotech systems, sports data platforms, and internal enterprise tools that require careful back-end logic. Gnar holds a 4.8 rating on Clutch with 19 reviews. Clients frequently mention smooth team integration. Leadership stays close to delivery. Adjustments are handled directly. Who this works best for. 1. You want senior engineers involved. 2. Your team needs augmentation. 3. You value direct communication. 10. TwinSun https twinsunsolutions.com. TwinSun's strength is clarity, both in code and communication. They focus on custom web and mobile applications and are often brought in to stabilize or rebuild existing systems. They've worked across pharmaceuticals and software, stepping in when projects needed structure. TwinSun holds a perfect 5-star rating on Clutch with 20 reviews. Communication and project management appear in nearly every single review. Founders and senior engineers stay directly involved throughout delivery. When this makes sense. 1. You want senior attention. 2. Your project needs cleanup or structure. 3. You value honesty over hype. Comparison table of top web development companies in the USA.